everybody, and welcome to my first lesson of 2009. Today I'd like to show you a simple little exercise that, man, I've been using for a million years, and the concept of this exercise is really, really simple, but you can apply it to a million different things. Now, I like to call this add-ons. Now, I use an analogy of a trampoline when I'm teaching it, and I say, you know, there's a bunch of us around a trampoline, and one guy does a belly flop, and the next guy has to do the belly flop, and then he has a back flip, and the third guy's got to do the belly flop, and the back, blah, 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 blah. Now what this is, basically, is just adding a note. So what I'm going to do is apply it to a major scale today and show you what I'm talking about, okay? So we've got your G major, we're going to go. Now, once you get up to about this note, what you want to try to do is not stop. Not stop on the bottom or the top note, okay? So this is what I mean by that. Once you've got to the top, you start taking a note away. Now, that exercise is very, very, very simple in idea, but you can really apply it to a lot of things. Now, a double octave, for instance, okay? Now, say I've gone through the first 8 notes and I'm on to the second octave, okay? So what it'll help you with is position moving. Now watch this. And back to there, that full position moving. So this is what I'm talking about. So you're going to go. And then you start taking notes away from it. So by the time you get from your root to your double octave and back, you've gone through that scale so many times now. A strength builder. Your ears start to develop towards a scale, and like there's just multiple amounts of things that happen with that. Now, on my website, basslessonsbyberry, I've loaded a whole pile of lessons, scales, modes, just all kinds of things. Now, there's one on there that I'd like to point out and apply this add-ons lesson to. Now, I don't have any formal education, so everything that I've learned I've chased after and found and blah, 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 blah. Now, what I have learned, though, is that just about everything I've learned has always come from the root. You know, whatever you're doing, whether it happens, you know, coming out of major, minor, your modes, or whatever it happens to be, we always come from the root. So what I want to do is take this idea. Now, on my lesson site, there's a lesson there, and it's C major, and all it is the octaves of each mode. So what you've got on that sheet is those notes. So I want to apply that add-on lesson, because what this is going to do is change your perspective and open up your eyes. Now I'm going to move the scale down to A sharp major. And this is what I mean by using add-ons and changing your perspective. Now watch what I do here. So I'm going to just use standard like a bar chord. Now watch. Oh, sorry about that, but see what I mean? Now that idea is wonderful, and you can apply that concept to a million different things, whether you're learning a really hard run, and what you're doing is training your hand to go through it each time you add one more note. It just familiars that neck for you, familiars that run, and I'm hoping that this lesson turns out okay, and that there's more to come. I'll see you soon.